I'm a flirt. Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt.
My name is Zoe. I'm 21 years old and I identify as bisexual and androgynous. To me, being bisexual simply means that I can feel attraction to anyone, no matter their sexual or gender identities. To me, being androgynous means that I feel comfortable expressing my gender on all sides of the spectrum. I feel comfortable being really feminine, but I also feel very comfortable being masculine. I typically wear more masculine clothes, more baggy clothes, sneakers, those kinds of things. Every day I feel different, and every day I am different in terms of how I express myself. I am free from the oppressive gender binaries, and even in terms of like sexuality binaries as well. Obviously, there has been over decades and decades a huge movement for LGBT plus individuals, in particular lesbians and gay men. As a part of the community, as a member of the community, I am extremely happy about the accolades that have been made, especially for those people. To me personally, monosexuality, the idea that you are only attracted to one gender essentially, in my mind that feels restricting, and in my heart that feels restricting. So being able to be in a lot of ways in my gender expression, in my sexuality, kind of floating in the middle between these very harsh boxes is the most freeing feeling to me. And it took a long time to get here. Throughout my childhood, I was definitely considered a tomboy. When I was 5 years old, I had a Hulk-themed birthday party. I was really into superheroes, and I was into skateboarding, and I was into a lot of things that were considered boy things. I had a really good childhood, and I always felt comfortable just being exactly who I felt like being, which again was this kind of tomboy little rambunctious girl. And it really wasn't until late middle school, high school, when I started to feel a lot of pressure. I just started feeling more insecure and more restricted. Conforming to those societal standards of gender expression didn't make me feel better. And especially in high school, I felt so restricted in terms of my physical appearance, in terms of my looks and how I expressed myself, that I started just not wanting to at all, because I felt as though the way I wanted to express myself was not going to be accepted, but the way I was expected to express myself was so unappealing. So really, the last 2 years of my high school experience especially, I wore my hair up in a bun and I wore sweats every single day. I had about no confidence at all, and I wasn't me. I wasn't expressing myself in a way that was true. It really wasn't until college where I started feeling more open to other versions of myself, more genuine versions of myself. My freshman year random roommate was/is a lesbian, and perhaps this is surprising to hear, but it really wasn't until then, meeting her and being so close with her, that I started opening up to the idea that I wasn't straight. Literally throughout my entire life leading up to that, despite all of the many signs that there were, I had never questioned my sexuality, because society doesn't teach straight people to question their sexuality. Society teaches straight people to believe in and affirm their sexuality. Society teaches people that being straight is the only option. And so it wasn't until I was encapsulated in this other world of her and her gay friends, where I really started to deeply question the possibilities of myself in a lot of ways. And it took a long time. After 3 years, I came to my conclusion that I am not fully straight or straight at all. I am gay, I'm a bisexual woman, and that really helped me in a lot of ways. And it really was my junior and senior year of college when I started not only opening up to my sexuality, but opening up to other ways I could express myself and express my gender through my appearance. Being able to express my gender and my sexuality in a way that feels true has been the most freeing experience of my life. This person I've become is so sure of herself and so proud of herself. And it took so long to get here. But really, it feels like I'm back to who I always was. I'm back to being that tomboy girl that I've always been. I'm so happy, and I'm so excited to continue growing and exploring new versions of myself, new possibilities of my identity.